What if I told you the most wanted man on Earth was caught because of a fish? For 32 weeks, America used every satellite, every spy, and every soldier, and still, Saddam Hussein vanished like a ghost. But in the end, it wasn't missiles or military might that found him. It was his craving for Masgouf, a traditional Iraqi fish dish. Strap in because this is the real story of how a dictator got hooked by his appetite. After the 9/11 attacks, America declared war, not just on terrorists, but on anyone who supported them. Saddam Hussein, then president of Iraq, wasn't directly linked to the attacks, but intelligence suggested he was indirectly aiding terrorist groups. Still, that wasn't enough. So the US claimed he was hiding weapons of mass destruction, nuclear ones. And in March 2003, backed by allies like the UK and Australia, the US invaded Iraq. In just 3 weeks, they reached Baghdad. Saddam disappeared. His statue in Firdos Square, torn down on live TV, but the real Saddam? Gone, without a trace. With his regime collapsed, Saddam became America's most wanted fugitive. The military released a deck of 52 most wanted playing cards. Saddam was the ace of spades. Each card had a face, a name, a target. Soldiers played poker with them to memorize the enemies. Raids were conducted in homes, mosques, and schools. Relatives were interrogated, millions were spent. But there was no sign of Saddam or his two sons, Uday and Qusay. Desperate, the US offered $25 million for Saddam, another $30 million combined for his sons. And then, a man walked into a US base and said,
"My house is hiding Uday and Qusay."
At first, no one believed him, but when troops surrounded the home, they found them, heavily armed, refusing to surrender. A missile strike took them down, but Saddam, still missing. And with every lead gone, the US feared he may already be dead. Then, a voice surfaced, a tape where Saddam mourned his sons. That one recording changed everything. He was alive. The US increased the reward to $30 million and offered citizenship to whoever gave the tip. Thousands of fake leads flooded in. Time was running out. That's when Defense Intelligence Sergeant Eric Maddox made a bold move. Instead of chasing top officials, he asked, who would Saddam trust while in hiding? Answer, his bodyguards. Maddox focused on a man named Mohammed Ibrahim Omar, one of Saddam's closest protectors. He tracked his son, interrogated locals. Nothing worked until one old servant slipped a detail. Saddam loved Masgouf, a grilled fish dish, and Ibrahim owned a fish farm. At the farm, Maddox didn't find Ibrahim, but he did find a fisherman connected to guerrilla fighters. That thread led them to a house in Baghdad, and there, hiding, was Ibrahim. After tough interrogation and a promise of US citizenship, he broke. He told Maddox,
Saddam is hiding in a spider hole near the Tigris River, in a town called Ad-Dar.
US troops moved in. They found a strange rope buried in the dirt. It led to a hidden entrance sealed with styrofoam. At first, only darkness. A soldier was about to toss in a grenade. Then, two hands emerged. A bearded man whispered,
"I am Saddam Hussein. I am the president of Iraq."
He was alive, but no longer free. Ironically, the weapons of mass destruction that justified the war were never found. Even President George Bush admitted it. But the manhunt ended with a plate of fish and a moment of human weakness. This is Truth Reactor. History isn't always what it seems, and sometimes it smells like grilled fish. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and share. We'll see you in the next explosive episode.